in. I want to invite you guys in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Everybody, make sure you guys go ahead and like the video as you enter in. Let the chat build up real quick. This is an email I received about this, and this is one of those pretty common questions that people tend to ask, and they sit back in bed at night and you guys are crying and you know frustrated and wondering, what do I do? How do I get my ex back? What happened? Whether you did it, they did it, whatever. Relax. I got the perfect answer for you, and this is probably gonna be a quick video. You miss your ex, you want your ex, you want them to come back. The perfect answer for you is no. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. The what you need to ask yourself first of all is why. Why do you want your ex back? Is it something you did, you know, in particular, or did they just up and leave you? Did they just up and ghost for no reason? Has this been ongoing? What is it? What is it? Why do you want your ex back? Let it go. If whether you did something, you know, I would advise you, whatever you did, apologize for it. If they don't want to take you back, just keep it moving. Like I said, this is gonna be a short video. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get on here and talk about it. Whatever it was, if you were wrong, apologize for it. If they were wrong, you know, life goes on. Don't expect an apology for someone, because a lot of times they're not sorry for whatever it is they did. They really don't care. They're in their zone. You're like, I wonder, is this person, are they thinking about me? Are they thinking about what it is that they did? Shout out to Jared. Are they do they even care? Do they even miss me? Do you miss them? Because that's the biggest thing, is, do you miss them? Why do you miss them? Do you miss not talking to them? You know what I mean? Is it because you miss not laying next to them? Do you miss the awesome sex that you guys were having? Is that what it is? You know, is this person always on your mind throughout the day? Like, you can't get them out of your mind. What do I do? How will life go on without this person? I say you treat it like property. You have to weigh the pros and the cons. You know what I'm saying? You have to weigh, does this person bring any benefit to your life at the end of the day, or were you benefiting this person? We go back. What's up, Char Willie? What's up, Mila? We go back to the assets and liabilities. Who is this person to you? Is this person really going to benefit you? Um, is their absence just tearing you apart? Do you miss those good times that you guys had, like Jared was just saying? Is it those good times that these triggers, it just keeps playing over and over in your mind? That's just what it is. It's just those good times. Those good times are over. This life is a stream. It goes forward, it doesn't go backward. You know what I mean? It goes forward. If this person is meant to be in your life, they will, and this is what I said on the stream, on my live stream earlier. They will always find their way back to you. That's if you want them. And a lot of times, by the time they do decide to come to their senses, if that's what you want to call it, they you've probably already gotten over it, or you probably already moved on. You know what I mean? Don't be calling this person's phone, blowing them up. Don't be texting them. Don't be begging them, writing them love letters, asking them to come back. You know what I'm saying? Whether you did something wrong or they did something wrong, it's not about placing blame. Especially if you did something wrong. Like I said, you apologize for whatever it is, and you give them time. You give the person time to cool off, make their decision, you know, maybe they've already moved on with someone else. It's not up to you. It's you don't own anybody. You don't control anybody. You're only in control of yourself. You know, you you shouldn't have to beg anyone. You shouldn't have to be like, well, make offers to them saying, hey, if you come back, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, this, and this. Only way you do that is if you're saying, hey, if they had a problem with you and you're willing to fix something. You're willing to fix, hey, I'll be more, I'll take you out on more dates, I'll be more loving, caring, this, and this. But as far as you changing up who you are completely as a person, no, you be who you are at the end of the day. If there's some things you need to fix, then you fix them. And if that's still not good enough for them, keep it moving. This isn't the last person on earth. You know what I'm saying? Don't focus on. You need to focus on. Because a lot of people become distraught and confused about mixed signals and you know maybe I should do this, or maybe I should text him or her, or maybe I'm not saying enough. Maybe I should show up. Maybe I should, contact their family. No, 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 no. You should not have to beg anyone to be with you. I've been there, done that. So that's what I'm telling you. You don't have to do that. You can't make anybody. You can't try to keep anybody that doesn't want to be kept. You know what I'm saying? This life goes on. You weren't born with this person. This isn't your twin, even if it is your twin. You know, you guys aren't going to die at the same time. You weren't born with this person. You know what I mean? Um, People break up, people change, people separate for several reasons. It could be cheating, like infidelity. It could be outgrowing each other. It could be you just become boring. It could be they met someone that's new. And it's so refreshing that they're meeting someone that's new, or, the grass being greener. All of these different things. But the thing is that we must realize is that this person is their own individual at the end of the day. They can do what they want to do. This is not your slave. You don't own this person. This person, is up to them to live their life. Do not fall into that that whole thing of thinking that you own someone, or that they owe you something, or hey, I bought her a new car. That's it, if y'all did that. I bought her a ring. Da 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 da. Even if it's your wife, his wife or husband. You know what I mean? Even if it's your wife or husband, you still don't own that person. You know what I mean? They're going to do what they're going to do. Do not fret. You know what I mean? It's going to hurt. You know. Well, I'll be the first one to tell you, it's going to hurt. You know what I mean? But, and as you said, Jared, just now, these breakups, all of this is a learning. This life, everything that you go through, breaking up, you know, is just a lesson that's being taught. It's making you, it's perfecting you, you know. And this Michelle, she just said something. I'm gonna read this because this is so cliche. I hear it a lot, and people have a hard time realizing it, but people will say it. You just said how he or she treats you is how that person feels about you. As cliche as it is and as common sense as it is, that's true. But a lot of people just don't get it because they're just trying to hold on so bad. They want that person so bad. They crave that person so bad. Or they just don't want to be alone. You know what I mean? So it's that time that you have with this person is over and done. You can apologize. That's that. If you really want them, you can apologize and just leave it at that. Give that person time to miss you. Let that person miss your presence. You know what I mean? Let that get, the common thing is you delete, in this age of social media is different. You know what I mean? You delete any memory, whatever you have of that person. You delete whatever access that they may have to you as far as social media, you become a figment of their imagination and vice versa. You know, that's the way to get out of that, you know what I mean? It's your time, you're valuable, you are a person, you're a human being, and some people just don't respect that. If, and you could have been the cause of this relationship, going sour or going out the window. But hey, that's neither here nor there. It's not about placing blame. It's about moving forward, moving on with life, and learning from your mistakes. But there are so many people out here that would love to be with you. You know what I mean? It's not just that person. We get caught up in having to start over, and I guess for a lot of people that's an issue of having to start over, having to start from scratch, being thrown out to the wolves again, you know, having to learn someone's behavior, a new person's behavior all over again, having to discover these things, saying the right things, just this whole process. For some people, it's I mean, for a lot of people, it's not an easy thing unless you just are emotionally detached or emotionally desensitized, to certain things where you can move from one person to another with no issues. Because that means you never really cared for the person in the first place. Or either you've just been through this so many times, like I said, that you know what to do and you're emotionally desensitized. You know what I mean? But as long as you know that you were a good person, you did what you could, you tried to fix it, and that person is just not feeling it, they're gone. Let it, let it go. They're gone. You know what I mean? It is. I know it's gonna hurt. You're gonna be laying in bed at night, you know, singing Usher songs. You know what I mean? So it's that's how it is. But it's going. It gets better. The thing is, you can't. They say stay busy. That's perfectly fine. You know, have a hobby. This, and this. But you have this person missing from your life. So it's perfectly fine for these thoughts to go through your head. You're a human being, unless you've mastered the talent of blocking out certain thoughts and memories. But that's by resisting it, you're just making it worse. These thoughts come in and out, you know, and that's what you do. You let them come in and out about this person, especially if it's fresh. Um, to be honest, I think you have more of an edge than you think. I don't know what you're talking about by that, but okay. But you you don't have to be anybody's doormat. You don't have to beg someone. You don't have to give them your tax return. You don't have to. You don't have to pay for anybody's love. You know what I mean? And people can't be alone. They do end up settling. You know what I mean? Some people they do it. Some people have mastered it. But life, people think, people just that moment, those first few weeks, people just don't understand how crucial it is just to let it flow. This life is water. You know, everything is water. You, this person is on their journey just like you're on your journey. You guys, we're all traveling to the same destination, which is death. Not to sound morbid, but this is the nature of it. We're all going to the same place. We all have to experience different people and learn lessons from different people, whatever that may be. Appreciate it, Char Willie. Yeah, that's what I got. But we're all heading to this final destination, you know. So you can't get caught up because the one factor is that we're all going to be separated from someone eventually. And that's the way you have to look at it. As much as it burns, some people, like I say, and that's the worst thing is you resort to violence in certain things. You know what I mean? Some people are they're better at it than others as far as this breaking up and separating. Some people have been through it so much. Some people are narcissistic when it comes to these breakups, and they treat it as such. Some people are callous. They don't care about someone else's feelings. They just keep it moving. So you just have to accept it and realize a lot of times that it is not personal. That's how you have to think about it. It is not personal because it is that person's problem. It's not yours, whether they decide to be with you or not. What they can accept or what they can't accept is their problem, not yours. You know what I mean? So don't throw yourself at the mercy as like this is court. Please be with me. Please come back. I'll do this. I'll that. No, you apologize if you were in the wrong. You apologize for what it was. You know, and you fix yourself. And if that's not good enough for them, let them go into the next person. But hey, like I say, you know, you're never gonna meet anybody like me. I'm not saying better. We're not talking about better because that's subjective. But you're never gonna meet anyone like me. And that's how you should be thinking about yourself. You're never gonna meet anyone like me that comes close to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're absolutely right. But that's for I'm not gonna say that because I know they're probably gonna demonetize my video by saying that. But they demonetize all my videos and then 2 days later they'll monetize it. But this is all about a lot of these issues I speak on my channel. It's all about mental health. It's about all about ensuring that you are well, you are okay, and that you don't go overboard, and that you are, you know, you are fine. You know what I mean? You are fine. You are an individual in this world, and you are of value, and you bring something that no one else can bring, which is a fact because we're all different. And nobody can compare to what that is. So whoever passes up on you, hey, keep it moving. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, don't stalk my social media. If you don't want to be with me, don't stalk my social media. Don't ask people about me. Don't do all of this other stuff. You know what I mean? If you got any questions, feel free to phone me and ask me. And that's how you should everything should be done with a smile. This whole process, it's a learning experience. It somebody doing you a favor. It's fate, it's destiny. Who's ever meant to be with you will be with you. If it's not meant to be, if it's upsetting you, you can't force it. You can't force it. You can't force anyone. You just say your piece and you keep it moving. You don't force anything. It's water. That's all it is. That person is the past. That person is the past. Out of sight, out of mind. The quicker you have that person, don't be looking at old photos. Don't be looking at old don't be going on their profile. Don't be trying to track to see what they're doing. Don't do any of that. And this person becomes a memory quick. You know. Let them reminisce about you. Let them reminisce about the good times. Those thoughts that go through your mind, let them go in and out. Don't dwell on them. Don't try to figure out things. That's just what it was. And that's how we should look at stuff. Is this that happened? That's just what it was. It was a thing that happened because that's the way they're treating it. Never stalk anyone. Exactly. Never stalk anyone. Don't even text them. Don't call them. None of that. I guess I hear what you're saying, man. Not afraid to take risk. Yeah, these are certain things that I think you're lucky a lot of times if you don't go through it because you're ignorant to a lot of this stuff as far as, the breakup process or heartbreak. It's an empowering tool that you don't even know. And a lot of people don't think about it, but that's really what it is. It empowers you because unless you fall back into the temptation, it it makes you invincible. You know what I mean? It makes you invincible. But once you go through it, you should be at that point where nobody will be able to hurt you again. Because it's already been done once, and you should never want that feeling again. You know. Matters of the heart. You're exactly right. With matters of the heart, you can't tell. When it comes to religion and matters of the heart, like I said on my other video, you can't tell anyone anything. You can tell someone, you can have a pep talk with someone about, hey, I can tell you this till I'm blue in the face. Don't contact that person. Don't text them. And you'll get that feeling. You like, I just want to let them know how I feel. I got to let them know how I feel. This was wrong. No. But matters of the heart and religion, you can't tell anyone anything. They're going to do what they're going to do regardless because these are matters of the heart. You can talk to them. It sounds good to a person, and they say, you know, I'm not gonna call him. I'm not gonna call her. I'm better than this, da da da. And later on that night, they call them right up and be like, "Yo, what's happening?" And make sure you hit the like button because I know we got some people in here, and the likes aren't up. You know what I'm saying? It's not that many people in here, but hey, man, I'm trying to get back in the flow of things with these videos. But if you haven't hit it yet, go ahead and hit the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. Obviously, if you're still here, you must like something. So you know what I mean. Relationships. You said an interactive investment. Relationships are relationships are like it's like a contract. Sometimes you take that or a job, you take it for granted. You know what I mean? It starts with that when you pick up the phone. uh you you don't sometimes you don't take it serious when you're in it, but hindsight is 2020, and you look at what happens afterwards, and you think about it, and you're like, you always think about what you could have done better, or you could have done this and this. No, you did exactly what you were supposed to do. You did exactly what you were feeling, and you can't blame yourself about what ends up happening. You learn from it, and that perfected you, that made you into a better person for the next relationship that you are going to come into, that you basically learn what to do and what not to do. And if it didn't last, you guys weren't together, you guys still aren't together, it's not meant to be, you know. And I said this earlier on the video, and I think I said it on this one. You can force as much as you want. You can force it. You can pressurize this person. You can try and say, I'm going to do this, this, and this. But inside, something's not going to feel right. And with them, it's not going to feel right. And it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. Trust me. I know. You can't pressurize any of this stuff. It's not going to work. You know what I mean? It. People are going to, emotions are fluid. People are going to feel a certain way. They'll hold something against you. They'll say, well, you said this 2 years ago. You said this last month. When you said this, I feel this way. But won't tell you until a certain point, you know. And that's how things are. But you have to respect that, regardless of it being a communication issue or not relating that to you. But that's what happens, man. You know what I mean? Self control. Self control is important. Don't go blowing up someone's phone because you look weak. Don't go screaming on someone because you look foolish. You let that person be. Don't go through someone's phone. Don't try to check to see what they got going on. Don't follow them around. None of that. It's not worth it. And if you're going to do it, you might as well have it already set in your mind that they're doing whatever you suspect. So don't go into that. And you should never be in a relationship feeling having these trust issues. If you have trust issues with someone, you should not be with them because it's going to eat you alive at night. It's going to eat you alive when they're not around, and you're going to end up talking to someone about this person, and that's the worst thing. You know, it's don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Move on. Keep it moving. This person isn't the last person on earth. Women, you said you were in agony. Women are different creatures. Men tend to show what's on their mind. They tend to show what emotions. Women can hide these things. You'll never know what's going on. And a woman will blow up on you and just let you know everything one day, or she might not let you know. And when she leaves you, you're like confused, like what happened? And that's when the silent treatment comes in. You know what I mean? You mean act crazy? You men. Yeah, men. I mean, men do act crazy, but I think a lot of times, unless he's a young boy you're dealing with, men are better at communicating or trying to fix the problem. That's the thing about men as opposed to women. Men try to fix the problem. Women, a lot of times, don't want to fix the problem, whatever the issue is. Women are more, I'd rather be angry and upset and mad than trying to fix the problem and hold things. And that's how women end up sabotaging relationships a lot of times, you know, by having this mindset, which is a very childish mindset in my opinion. Rather be angry and upset, and cross their arms and I don't want to fix this because I'm upset, and rather than just men are solution based, just trying to fix the issue, trying to see what the problem is. They'd rather know what the problem is a lot of times, unless you're dealing with a man that's a punk, you know. But men are trying to fix the problem a lot of times in relationships. Women don't, a lot of times, don't want to do that. They rather sulk and talk about it with their girlfriends and talk about it with. They rather talk about it with somebody else than talk about it. Sometimes, I'm just saying, a lot of times, talk about it with other people than talk about what the actual issue is with their guy. So, you know, just my thoughts. But at the end of the day, I really don't know nothing. I'm just a guy on here talking trash. You know what I mean? But yeah, with that being said, man, I think it's about maturity, not age. No, you got people in their 40s and 50s that still aren't mature. I guess that's what you're saying, though, huh? It's about maturity, not age. Yeah, because you got those in like up in yeah, maturity. Maturity has no age to it, you know. But I'm all about communicating. What's the problem? Let's talk about it. Let's fix this. Let's get down to it. I'm not with that silent treatment, that narcissistic BS. You know, I'm about solutions. I'm not with all that other stuff or just focusing on a problem forever. and not trying to fix it. That's just me. If we can't do that, then I guess you're not the one. We really don't need to be together. That's just me. Those are my thoughts on it. You know. So with that, with that being said, man, um, the key to getting your ex back is just doing you, being you. Be the most perfect version, as I say, so cliche on all my videos. Become the most perfect version of yourself. Don't sell yourself short. Do not become anybody's, doormat. You don't have to don't have to beg. You don't have to be someone that you're not. You know, fix whatever issue it is. If it's a negative thing, fix whatever it is and keep it going. Olivia Alexa, I would like to do a video with her. I've watched some of her stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know she's pretty popular. I'm just low on the totem pole. I don't know who Lady Mocha is. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna be doing some hangouts here shortly with a couple people. You know, but you guys stay tuned. What I'm really trying to do for all you guys that are watching, I'm about to start this this late night, I guess it'll be late night. This late night calling. I'm gonna do that calling show. Y'all motivated me. I think I'm gonna start doing that. Um, I'm gonna start doing this call in. Having everybody call in, talking about adult issues, adult topics. You know what I mean? Probably 3 times a week, maybe 2 times a week, doing this call in. Chop it up. Get some stuff off. Everybody can get some stuff off their chest. And and I know it's gonna be cool. It's got to be cool. I'm gonna make it cool. You know what I mean? Late night pillow talk. Exactly. Shout out to Char Willie. Yeah, late night pillow talk. You know what I'm saying? We could do a call in. We could talk about whatever. You know what I mean? It's gonna be adult conversation, all in good fun. And I think it's gonna be cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out, how I'm gonna structure it, but I'm gonna start that probably next month. That's my goal, just to get that going to that lane, so we can talk about stuff like this and hear some of you guys' stories rather than just typing away. We can actually hear stuff. Wow, who knew? What are you talking about? Who knew what? How to inoculate simping? Goodness, man, I can't lie. I just did some simping this past weekend, so I can't. Hey, I don't think anybody who says that they're impervious to simping or simping doesn't hit them, is, I don't know. But I ended up simping this past weekend, so it happens. But shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to everybody tuning in right now. That's where I think I'm gonna be going at. That's what I think I'm gonna me wanting to talk about adult stuff. You said who knew? I guess you're being facetious, I'm assuming. But yeah. That's that I think that's gonna be the move. I think that's where YouTube is going now. YouTube, as a lot of you guys see, well, social media period. It's Char Willie. Social media period, but more so YouTube is going towards the live stream and the call in, the hotline. You know what I mean? Where people getting their thoughts off and stuff like that. Now, it's good to network. Have people. All you guys across the country, uh, and get your thoughts on certain topics. It's more interactive than just chatting. You hearing people's voices, and getting these things off. So eviscerate Captain Saberho. No, it's never gonna go away, man. This is the way life is, you know. And Though I guess that can be one of the topics that we talk about. A lot of these, a lot of adult interaction topics. What to do with this, and what did you do in this predicament? What did you do in this situation? Stuff like that. I think it's pretty cool. So shout out to y'all. I just gotta figure out this call thing because I just don't want to have my cordless phone up in here, you know, or using my I guess I would have to use my webcam I got right here, and then using my cell phone as like a chat line and hanging up and all kinds of stuff like that. I gotta get it more sophisticated. So yeah, that's what I want to do, man. But keep talking about the same stuff. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm about to go ahead and what's my view on Skype? I mean, Skype is cool. Skype is cool. I don't hear people talking about it as much, but I guess Skype is cool. I'm on Skype. I got a Skype account, but I don't really use it too much. When I was over in Afghanistan, I used to use it, but I don't use it too much. Obviously, back here, you know. But yeah, we gonna get it. We got some good things coming, man. I'm trying to crank the videos back up. Where I'm trying to put out, more content or whatever. But yeah, who knows, man? We'll see what goes from here. But yeah, let me go ahead and get up out of here. I've been talking for too long. It's going on 40 minutes. Make sure y'all get a Google number. I'm gonna have to check all that out, man. Get a Google number, and so they can call me on Google on my computer, I guess. Talk Zone 411. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into all that, man. Email me all that, man. Instead of you writing that down, email me that stuff y'all talking about. I'm gonna have to check that out. If I got a Google number, I guess they can call me right up on here, and I can have it playing through the speakers. That way y'all hear it, you know. But I never heard about the Google number and that talk thing 411. But we'll put all that together, man. Make sure you email me that. You know what I'm saying? Talk Zone 411 YouTube channel. Talk Zone 411 YouTube channel. Okay. All right. Well, peace be upon you, y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the links in the description. Right now. Books, t-shirts, social media, credit, all this other good stuff. You know what I mean? Hit me up. Let me know what's good. Remember, anything lost can be found again except for time wasted. And I got you, man. And peace be upon you all. You know what I mean? And the mercy and blessings of the Almighty. I am out of here. You guys enjoy your night, and I'll catch you guys on the next live stream. I'm out. Peace.